Come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. Thank you for starting your morning with us today. How are you doing?
Good to be in the studio with you. Yes, I had an amazing time though at that Heroes Golf Classic.
It looked awesome. The weather was perfect for it.
Yeah, the weather's been great. I didn't get to see or find out who won because apparently they were there, until like 6 p.m.
Cool. That's a lot.
Yeah, it was a long day, but they had like 90-something people playing.
That's awesome.
With the different teams and everything like that.
Great cause though. So it's cool.
Yes, it was wonderful. So I wanted to ask you though how your weekend was because I heard you took Gwen to the beach.
We did. So it was our very first time at the beach, and she geeked out.
Aww.
She loved it so much. So you like take her down towards the water, sit her down, so like when the waves crash, it barely comes to like engulf her. And every time a wave came up on her, she's like, ah! like losing it, man.
That's so cute.
It was the coolest thing ever. So
now, did she try to eat the sand though or anything?
No.
Or was she good about that?
No, she was just splashing everywhere. She was just loving it all, and then she'd grab a little shell and be like, "That's cool," and then you're like, "Oh,
no, don't eat that." That's so cool though.
It was good.
How old is she now? 15 months?
16 months. Wow. Isn't that weird?
It is weird. Because I saw the picture he posted, and I'm like, man, she's getting big. But
it's super weird because like now she's 16 months old, but then we had like the whole 9 months of pregnancy. Man, a lot of time has gone by, and it's crazy. It doesn't feel like it.
It is, and it is interesting to me that you mentioned that because why don't we start their age at their 9 months already when they're born?
Yeah.
But they're 0. They start over again.
Right.
It's kind of interesting.
It is kind of. I've thought about that too.
I've thought about that. Anyway, well, I'm glad you had a wonderful weekend. I did too. But we have to talk about Mother's Day coming up.
That's right.
I have not gotten anything from my mom yet. So the countdown is on, y'all, for those looking to get your mom the best gift that you can find for Mother's Day. A friend of the show, Ann Roy, is here to help with that.
Oh, she's got all kinds of great stuff. And as we approach Earth Day, we'll be talking about what you can do to protect the wildlife here in the home we call Florida.
That's right. Plus, we have to talk about those little creepy crawlies that could be living in your house. Truly Nolan is stopping by to talk about protecting your home from the creatures you can't see. But first, it's time for Say What? A new video shows what is being called a dust-nado spinning its way across a baseball field in North Carolina. It happened during a youth baseball tournament Sunday afternoon. The high-speed winds scattered tents, chairs, and other items that caused just minor damage. Look at that. It is pretty scary looking, right? Look at that person running. Look how big it is, too, compared to the person.
Man, you better go. Run faster.
Thankfully, there were no injuries reported, and this is just due to the extreme heating of the earth, of the land itself, of the ground. That was wild. And that can cause that, but it's not gonna be strong enough to pick you up or a car, but tents and stuff like that.
Yeah, one of the craziest things that I've seen, no kidding, is when I lived in Naples, Italy. I was on the top floor of my buddy's villa, right, and from where you were, you could see the Lago Patria, the lake, and then you could also see the Mediterranean Sea, right? There's a little strip of land that goes between the ocean and that lake.
Oh,
and we watched a water spout cruise through the Mediterranean Sea and then pop over the land and then go in the lake and just spin around in the lake until it just dissipated.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Yeah, it was cool.
Speaking of that, really quickly, I have to talk to you because I have a friend who's going there and she wants to pick your brain about where to go.
Right on, I got you.
So that just reminded me. I got you, Elena. All right, so this is also something that we need to tell folks.
Okay, so a trip to Disney World next year just got a little more expensive depending upon when you go. So that's exactly right. Disney opened its bookings through October 31st, 2027. It shows there will be a 10% increase in the top tier ticket prices for peak dates. So if you plan on visiting the Magic Kingdom on a peak day, you'll be paying at least $219, up from the current price of $209. The standard one-day park tickets remain the same. What is happening?
I know.
That's so expensive.
Come on, if it's the magical place on earth, then can't they just get magic money somewhere? No.
Wait, I mean, everything costs so much
They gotta get it from us.
inside Disney as well. So it's kind of like, can we ease up on the ticket price since you're going to just take me for everything when I'm there?
Disney makes a ton of money.
All the money.
They can handle to not charge us an extra $10, I think.
That's so crazy.
But maybe not.
I don't know. I guess not.
Things changing.
Well, it's a whole lot more expensive than when I was a kid when it was like $30.
Yeah, remember when tickets were like 30 to 50 or something like that?
Or you could go to the remember if you go to like the Welcome Center when you cross the state line?
They always had the deals.
Yeah, you get a deal for like $20 Disney tickets. Yeah, I'll make the drive.
Yeah, exactly. Not a big deal. But yeah, just so you know, going into next year.
No.
Save those dollars.
That's a no-no.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about a different way to spend your money.
That's right.
On Mom, of course. So Mother's Day is fast approaching, and if you're stumped on what to get friend of the show, Ann Roy, is here. So come on, follow me over here, guys. We're going to go chat with her. We always love when you come on the show, Ann, because you always have some really cool ideas. And great to see you, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
So what do you have? And I love that it's always like a variety of things because people like different things.
I try.
Yeah.
I mean, flowers are nice, and
Of course.
you know, candy and stuff like that. I try and change it up a little
But
bit.
this will stick around. It's not a consumable.
Right, exactly, exactly. So we're going to start off with necklaces. This is Good Karma Bracelet Company. And these are her Bella necklaces. She also makes gemstone bracelets.
Oh,
but
cool.
These are fabric necklaces, and she's
Beautiful.
got charms, semi-precious gemstones, faceted glass, tassels. I'm wearing one, and you can also, if you don't want to wear it as a necklace, you wrap it around your
Just
wrist.
double
That's
wrist
like
it.
a thing to do. Wrap
Oh.
it around your wrist. You can wrap it around your bag if you want.
Okay.
You know, that's another way to do it. So,
Right. They're really pretty.
She does all like. This is just a small sample of what she's got on her website, and she will customize for you.
Oh,
too.
that's
so
neat.
if you have, like, if you see a fabric you like and you want certain gemstones,
Right.
she will take care of that for you.
And
so,
producer Natalia just got one like that looks just, I don't know if it's the same brand, but it's very on trend right now.
GoodKarmaBraceletCo.com. for
Love it.
that. All right, next up, this is, I saw this on, most of these things I see on social media, but this is cross-stitch kits
Oh.
developed by a flight attendant who was to cope with anxiety.
Oh my gosh, that's
Like
a great
on
idea.
flights.
Yeah.
So these little needlepoint kits, it's you can do a luggage tag, you can do a keychain, you can do a bookmark. I started the luggage tag.
Did you do this one?
Yep, I started it.
That
it's
is
cross
so
stitch, so it's for
cute.
beginners. Very easy to use. Comes with like detailed instructions. So anybody can do it. Comes with all the yarn you need. Comes with a needle and tells you how to put it together.
That's
So that
really
is
cool.
jumpseattherapy.shop.
For the crafty mom in your life.
This masks are having
Oh, a
like
moment.
red light therapy masks. So this is solowave.co, and what I like about this one, it's very pliable. It's easy to put on. The two straps, you're gonna pop it on.
That's so cool, and it's
then
not
you're-
stiff. I like that it's
and then
like
you
malleable.
hit the remote there, and it's 3 minutes. So it's
That is
4 different
cool.
red light wavelengths.
settings? Okay.
Not settings.
Oh, no.
It's got all 4 different lights. It's going to
Oh,
take care of wrinkles and elasticity. And they say you can use 3 or 5 times a week. Honestly, I've been using it every night. It's just 3 minutes.
Awesome.
Put it on and solowave.co. So
Okay, that one might, you know, when we shop for like the holidays, Black Friday, and I end up
they have
shopping
a
for
lot of
myself.
They have a lot of deals on their website. And
Okay.
You can also find them at like Ulta and Nordstrom.
Oh, awesome. Love that.
Yep. Next up, we have bag charms. This
So
company, Miami
cute.
Chains Company, MiamiChainsCo.com. Such cute charms. This is a tennis one. I love the dog one. So
Oh
these
my
are
gosh,
bags.
little tennis ball.
Put them on your bags. All different styles. This one says Mama.
Aww.
So again, really fun, really well made. Bag chains are, again, they're another thing that you see a lot of.
Yeah, oh
people
yeah.
Are attaching.
And the scarf thing,
super
like,
easy-
kinda like those necklaces.
Super easy with the hook to put it on and off your bag.
So cute. I love too that they kind of have them tailored for, like you said, if somebody likes
like
tennis
the dog
or
and the dog mom and shopping
Cat
and
mom.
wine and all that. So
Love it.
Last one, I love this. I need a new clock, Lofty. It's by lofty.com. So this is a clock. The idea is it's a clock and a wellness tool. The idea behind the company is to get your phone out of the bedroom.
Yes.
And so that you have an app on your phone and you can control this clock. It's got a little, it's got a night light on it. It's
Okay.
got a setting, a wake up setting, and then you can set it for 9 minutes later and it makes a different noise for get up. Like wake up, but you're gonna snooze for a bit, you're gonna get up. You can do
I'm a
settings
snoozer.
for going to sleep, Bluetooth capabilities. It's just got a ton of different functions on the app to use. So that
Very cool.
very easy to use.
I know a lot of people say an hour at least before you go to bed, get off the screens. And when we're using our phone as an alarm clock, like most of us are, we
Exactly.
still have it right there.
I try not to do that. So
Yeah, that's a
this
great
is
idea.
a great product. It's by bylofty.com.
Okay, awesome. And you have so many more ideas you post online. How can we find them?
It is a Royal Find on Instagram or AnnRoy904 on Instagram.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Mother's Day to you
thank
as
you.
well.
Thank
And we're going to toss it over to you, David.
All fantastic suggestions. Thank you, Ann. All right, we're joined by Conservation Florida Director of Communications, Sarah Shepard, to talk about Earth Month and how you can help protect wildlife right here in the great state of Florida. Hello, thank you for being here today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
All right, it's our pleasure. So what is Conservation Florida?
Yeah, so Conservation Florida, we're a nonprofit land conservancy, which means we have the great honor of protecting Florida's water, our wildlife, and our wild places all across the state, from Pensacola to Jax to all the way down to the Florida Keys.
That's cool, and you have a lot to work with because there's a lot of wild places here.
That we do.
Okay, so how can Floridians take action, this Earth Month, and always, right, to protect our home?
Yes, Earth Day is tomorrow. April's all of Earth Month, but we like to protect it all year round.
Absolutely.
But you can make a difference, whether it's posting a social media post or going out and protecting your land if you're a landowner. You can come out and you can clean up trash with us here at our nature preserve. Or you can come out and celebrate. You can drink our charity sangria.
Love that.
Yes, but this Thursday we're also hosting a virtual paint and sip event. So you can sign up for that.
Cool.
Yes. And our guiding artist, her name's Veronica Steiner. She actually just had the artwork to create for Young the Giant at St. Augustine Amphitheater. So she'll be leading that this Thursday if you sign up for it virtually.
That's great. That's very cool. It sounds like an awesome event. Okay, so let me ask you, why does your work matter so much, right?
Yes. Our work matters because if we don't protect it, it's gone forever, and we have some of the most unique wild places in the entire world. We share a home with the endangered Florida panther. That panther's found nowhere else on this globe.
That's
and
crazy.
There's only 200 left. So when we protect land with Conservation Florida, we're also protecting the Florida panther.
Yeah, that's depressing. There's only 200 left.
It's depressing, but it's also inspiring
Yeah.
because they have the ability to make a comeback, and they have.
That's cool. That's amazing. Okay, so now let me ask you, this is an easy answer for me, but for some folks this may not be. So why is nature so good for us?
Nature is good for us for so many reasons. It provides our clean drinking water. It provides a space for us to grow the food that we eat, but also more timely, hurricane season's approaching.
Right.
The land that we protect also protects us.
Right.
Mangroves are the first line of defense. Our wetlands hold water
Right.
and protect us from flooding.
Yeah, kind of like a
So-
buffer, right? It's like a speed bump for hurricanes.
Exactly. So if we take that away, we lose our first line of defense. So it's so important that we protect the lands that protect us.
Okay, so are there any other events aside from the one you had? So tell us about some of the events that you have coming up.
Yeah, so sign up for the one this Thursday. You can join from anywhere because while it's hosted in person in Tampa, you can join virtually. We'll send you that supply list.
Oh,
Go
that's
to our
great.
website at conservationfla.org to sign up. Or we host monthly volunteer opportunities. We're all across the state, whether you're here in Jax or in Tampa, Miami, wherever you are. We host opportunities to come drink beer with us, to pick up trash, drink wine, whatever you
got
like
me.
to do.
You just reeled me in.
Me too, don't worry.
Okay, so real quick, we just have about like 20, 30 seconds left. Let's get the information one more time. So if folks want to volunteer or they want to attend the event, where do we send them?
Our website, Conservation Florida, conservationfla.org, or follow us on social media. It's Conservation Florida. Do a Google search, you'll find us.
That's awesome. Sarah, thank you so very much. I really appreciate all the hard work that you do.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It is our pleasure. Jordan, what's coming up?
All right, well, still to come, producer Matt is going to be joining us as we have another edition of Amazon Weird Finds. Stick around to see. That's going to be a funny one. I always love that. Plus, who else loved how nice and cool it felt this morning? Are those cooler temperatures here to stay, or is it going to heat up again? We'll find out a little later in Rain or Shine.
The classic white t-shirt. It looks great with everything and never goes out of style. Just like my new Harmony collection at Rooms to Go. Designed to look great in every room, fit any space, with comfort like you've never felt before. It's style, versatility, and comfort, together in perfect harmony. Yours in 5 stunning colors, and all for an amazing price. Come see everything in my Cindy Crawford home collection, only at Rooms to Go.
Your bathroom could look like this. And honestly, it probably should. Because if yours still looks like this, you deserve an upgrade. And West Shore Home just made getting your dream bathroom a whole lot easier. We're also excited to introduce our new modern composite walls. These walls have a high-performance engineered core that will never swell, warp, or crack. They're finished with a UV protective coating, so the colors stay sharp for years. It looks just like tile, but there's no grout and no maintenance headaches. Choose from multiple wall styles and fixtures to make your space feel modern and safe. Pair it with a variety of cabinet colors, countertop options, and durable waterproof flooring, and you'll have your dream bathroom in no time. Just call or visit westshorebath.com to get started today. And the installation is where we shine. Our highly trained employee installers are all brought into our National Training Center for rigorous hands-on training from the best in the industry. That's how we make home remodeling easy. Bundle and save with West Shore Home. Buy a full bath remodel, get a shower free. Or if you want to just focus on the shower space, get $3,000 off your entire project. Plus, get 12 months of no payments and no interest financing. And get started now with no money down. Call or visit westshorebath.com to get started. West Shore Home. Remodeling reimagined.
All right, sales, you cover follow-up. Service, oil changes, your zone. Finance, stay tight on those approvals. No one, I mean no one, gets through without great care. Y'all got me?
Yes, Coach.
Now go out there and stick with your customers.
Ready, ready.
From game plan to great service, Butler Toyota Jacksonville sticks with you.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you.
I'm Keena, and I'm proud to present to you our team here at Riverside Dental and Implant Center. Dr. Spencer?
There's only one thing we care about here. What do you want, and how can we help you get it? That's what we do. That's our culture for over 40 years now. No games.
So for full arch implants or whatever you need, call us 1-800-NEW-TEETH for a free consultation. That's 1-800-NEW-TEETH.
Why us? Because we really do care.
Welcome back. Producer Matt is joining us now for another edition of Amazon Weird Finds Mother's Day edition. And I had to take off my jacket because Ann Roy gave me this necklace.
Yeah, looks
and
great.
it kind of matches perfectly, so I had to show it off.
Yeah, the green makes the green pop. Looks good.
That's a great Mother's Day gift. Ours are not so great, but they're fun.
Is that what this is?
But can you really put a price on Mother's Love?
Okay.
You know, I mean, they're not making you go buy a Wagyu steak salad and never call. But that's a story for another day, guys. Let's get into it.
If you know exactly who you are. And I hope you're watching.
Let's get into it. Chloe, let's roll it. Our first item, we have these Nacho Average Mom fun socks.
Oh my God.
We haven't done the sock one in a minute.
We haven't.
So these are just fun, cozy socks for mom. Nacho Average Mom.
Okay, that's actually kind of cute.
This is a hard yes.
I mean, I would not buy that for my
two
mom,
questions.
but it's
Would
cute.
you buy it? So that's a yes.
Yeah.
That's a no. The
she
second
wouldn't want
one
that.
is, why don't y'all take a guess? How much do you think these socks are?
I'll let you go first because you're.
$14.99.
Okay, I'm gonna say $9.99.
Man, almost right on the dot, Jordan. $9.98.
There you go.
Kill it. Not your average mom, not your average guess, not your average buy.
There you go. And he's a sock. What do you have today?
Oh,
He always has cool socks. What does it say? Beer.
It says beer.
Of course.
It says beer.
I love it.
Florida Gator.
Oh, there you go.
Look at good.
Florida Gator socks.
Sockless.
Gotta support
All
the
right.
teams. All right, our next item.
It's cute.
That would be
but-
weird if you wore socks right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
that would be.
Next item, Chloe, let's let it rip. What do we got? We got
Okay, that's kind
the
of cute.
potty putter.
Wait, oh, she's on a
She goes,
toilet.
oh, wait, that's cute.
No, I didn't know she was sitting on a
Look, I
toilet.
got thumbs up from the.
So this fun item for mom. Hey, you can hit a putt while on the pot. So a little fun wordplay right there, y'all.
So, okay, so I wouldn't actually probably buy this for my mom.
What?
But I would do it as like a gag gift. Like that wouldn't be the real gift, but I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yeah, because she's not a golfer, but she'd be good. Look how close she is.
I'm going to get this for Lena.
You're always guaranteed to be on the green at least.
Oh, wait, we have to guess now the price?
What's the...
Oh, I'm going to say $29.99.
Oh, that might be. I'll go $19.99.
It is $9.99.
Really?
Yeah, it's a steal.
It's only 1 cent more than the socks.
It's a steal.
Yeah, this is better than the socks in my opinion.
I would just get that just personally for me.
That is so fun. You just want to play with that?
Sick. Yeah, absolutely.
Better than scrolling. They say taking your phone in the bathroom is not very sanitary.
Imagine just saying that up in like our restroom here. Just like, hey, I gotta go use this talk. I want to go get a
People would be on breaks forever.
Yes,
okay, anyway.
It's so very true.
That's hilarious.
What do we got?
Okay.
We have the #1 mom
I'm gonna
tumbler.
do this. I like this.
The best thing ever. I would totally get this for my mom.
Yeah.
I love the nutrition facts.
that's a good
Caring, 200%. Multitasking, 400%. Sleep, 1%.
Yeah.
Unconditional love. Can't even put a number on it.
Oh, priceless. Yeah, I think that's a great
Love
idea.
it. That's cool.
In terms of price, these types of things can go.
These can get kind of expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I'm going to say, I'll stick with my $19.99.
All right, I'll do $15.99.
David, almost on the money, 1998.
Whoa.
There we go. We're all supposed
okay, great job.
Well, like we said, can you really put a price on mother's love?
Oh my gosh.
You cannot.
But you can put a
Mom,
price on her
watching this, I
cup.
love you.
Based on child's mood. Did you read that? Percentage daily values may be higher or lower based on the child's
Well,
mood.
I'm the prodigal son in my family, so mom's always happy to see me. Older
That-
brother, little
Sorry,
brother. He never gets in trouble, so you know
Ah,
how it
the
is.
golden child.
Middle child.
Do we have any more?
We got one more. Here
Okay.
we go. Let's let it rip.
I
Chloe.
love
What do we
this.
got? We have the Mama Bear
cute.
blanket snuggie.
Yep.
Honestly, it's just a robe backwards, but that's just my opinion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, would it technically be backwards? It's not backwards. The
I mean, it's
robe
just
would
a
it be
robe.
open in the front? Yeah. Or a cape.
It's just a cape with a
It could
hood.
it could say
just a hooded
super.
robe.
Yeah.
But it's a
could say
Mama
super
Bear
mom.
pink wearable blanket.
I
You
like
got
it.
the big Mama Bear right here. It looks cozy. I would probably steal it and wear it for myself.
Yeah, yeah.
But
One of these, we got to say no to one of them. And
Well, mine
that's
was
one
the
I'm
sock,
gonna say no.
so I'll say
Yeah,
yes
so
again
there
to
you go.
this
Yeah,
one.
I'll take the socks. You can take that.
I don't know, I could see her getting cozy on the couch with Gwen on that. No,
Yeah.
all wrapped up, snug as a bug in a rug. See, he sees it now.
Imagine that
Okay,
with
now
the socks.
for this though, I could see this being like, I'm gonna say $30.
$30. I'll go $21.50.
All right, get ready for this. This one is $49.
Okay.
5 cents.
All right.
This one.
Oh,
is,
now he's like back to no.
This one's gonna cost a little cheddar cheese, but how much
Yeah,
do you love,
that's
Mom?
But how much do you love? All right.
Take
well,
you back down to $9.98.
all right. Well, these were great ideas
Just
at
get
least.
a robe and wear it backwards.
I think I like Anne's ideas better, but we'll be right back.
Yeah.
this-
When you wash with Snuggle, your loved ones will feel at home on center stage, at the school dance, or away from home. Cuddly softness, long-lasting familiar freshness. That's the Snuggle promise. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
I love bling, I love to shine. They were plain when I bought these glasses. I had to bling them up. My name is Alma, and I've been with Kaviva about 20 years. I can put a rhinestone on anything. Well, I don't feel like a senior, but I know I'm getting to be a senior. And I'm proud that Conviva caters to us seniors because the people there make you feel like they care about you. They make me feel good about my whole well-being. They don't just look at me as a patient. The doctor that I have now, I've been with her from the very first day I came in this building. It's like she's a family member to me now. She never rushed me. She's always asked me before she leaves, is there anything else? Conviva gets me. I love to create. I love to sew. When I walk in, they see my sparkle. I love it.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Joe, a lot of people ask me when they're buying a new AC system, how do they know if they're getting the best price?
Dave, at Strata Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer our exclusive $500 best price guarantee on every system we sell.
I love that. You don't just say it, you actually back it up.
At Strata Air Conditioning, we offer our low price guarantee on the entire lineup of high efficiency Goodman air conditioning and heating systems, plus 0% financing.
Folks, for the best AC system and best price guarantee, you ought to call Strata today.
3 meal deals, just $5.99. Our biggest deals ever, just $5.99.
3 huge plates, 3 ways to feast, all with pups and a side, just $5.99.
Captain D's, fish, delish.
I'm Brad.
No, I'm Brad.
No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're prime buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
On Traffic Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with First Coast News and the First Coast News Plus app. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Stream extended traffic coverage on First Coast News and First Coast News Plus.
The way to screw up your case is to have a lawyer who doesn't sincerely care about you. Because a lawyer who cares is going to do everything he can to make sure that you get everything you're entitled to. It doesn't get more fairer than that.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley. And Mike, we really quickly have to talk about the Boston Marathon. It happened yesterday, and I remember when you ran it.
Yeah, it was just a few years ago, 3 years ago. I couldn't
Crazy.
believe it, but the tying is this. This is a show of inspiration. We had a local runner that actually finished 7th.
No way.
So check it out. Let's come back to the graphics. There's the finishers there. It was in the 40s
Oh,
yesterday.
wow. Yeah, beautiful day.
It was.
Is that good running weather, 40s? Is that too cold?
40s, that's ideal running
okay,
weather,
great.
for sure. In fact, as we come back to
That's
weather
amazing.
too, graphics, a big shout out to our very own Bowles School here. We had a great finish time, 2 hours and 4 minutes.
No way.
Yes.
That's amazing. We got to get him on the show.
I know.
That is so cool. So it wasn't that guy. He's not from Bowles School, but.
He's not. That's okay.
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 We had an image, but it's not not there. Yeah, I don't think we have it. But amazing.
Big
Congrats
thing
to
is
all
today,
those.
We got a 10 out of 10 runner index, so runners get out, get it done. You've got this. And of course, we're watching the wildfires, so make sure you tune in at noon.
Yes, please, everyone, just do not start any fires out there. So thank you for the reminder on that.
Spark could cause a big wildfire.
Yes. All right, David.
All right, it's time for What's Bugging You, and we're joined by Truly Nolan Pest Control of Jacksonville General Manager and part owner Kevin Dismore, and he's here to talk about why drywood termites are a top pest in Jacksonville right now. Okay, I got to tell you, termites bad.
Agreed.
Truly Nolan good.
Agreed.
There we go. All right,
Yes.
let's get it going.
All right.
All right. So you mentioned, a few months ago, like termites are swarming early. So what about the drywood termites? What's happening here? So is it kind of the same thing?
Yeah, they start swarming early, but now's the time of year.
So now they're
this
like in full force.
Yes.
Great.
Yep. They're all over the place. All over the place.
They're everywhere.
Yes.
They're everywhere that wood might be.
Yes.
Okay. So what kind of damage can drywood termites cause to homes, and how many billions of dollars are we talking about in damage? Because I'm sure, if they're literally everywhere, it's got to be a lot.
Yeah, cumulatively here in the United States, it's 5 billion. So I don't know the numbers on the separation between drywood and subterraneans, but it's 5 billion together. And then when you talk about damage with drywoods, it's not the damage most people are used to.
Sure.
Seeing mud tubes, seeing the mud in wood. These guys are a little bit different because their colonies are very small. I don't know if the camera can see this wood here, but there we go. So they have frass, these little pellets, and that'll usually be like the first sign you see in your house, those little pellets dropping on the floor, your countertop. But drywoods are tough because their colonies usually only have about 5,000 to 7,000 termites in them versus subterraneans up to 40 million. So big difference. So you have to find these colonies, but if they're in somebody's house, they're usually not present, or they're not visible, so they keep spreading through your home unknowingly.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So from one like area of the house to the next?
Yes.
So these little pellets, that's not termite doo-doo, is it?
No, it is.
Ah, I knew it! I knew it!
It is, but it's just wood. It's just wood.
It's just wood.
Yeah, it's not like.
Okay, so hey, real quick though, because you got a cool story about this. This little like mark back over here.
Yes.
Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, so we picked up this piece of wood. We were doing the treatment at a house in St. Augustine. The house was built in the late 1800s, and he said that's Johnny Cash's niece's signature.
That's cool.
Yeah, and this came off the fireplace.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we know tinting is a popular way to take care of drywood termites. However, it really should be used as a last resort, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
why is
and
that?
I wish I had more time to talk about this, so I'm just going to quickly. Tenting is great because it kills all the termites.
Sure.
As soon as you lift the tent off the structure, termites can fly right back in.
Right.
So we have a treatment that not only allows you to not tent, which is very, very inconvenient. You have to leave for 3 days, throw away your food. A lot of things can happen with tenting. With our treatment, you can still be in the home. The treatment is safe for everybody there. It's 100% effective. The biggest benefit is it leaves residual protection. So once we leave that house, it's a lifetime guarantee, a lifetime. As long as you keep it active, and that product will stay in place for a very long time.
That's cool.
So fumigation is almost throwing your money away, but this is a newer treatment, newer 10, 15 years back.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know it exists, so they keep fumigating over and over and over.
No, that's really cool because like you were talking about, when you fumigate your house, I mean, you're talking about next level amount of work,
Yes.
right? You've got to clean all the surfaces and stuff once you get back in there.
Yes.
You've got to take care of all those dishes and everything like that. Like, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. The hotel, finding a place for the pets, the kids, and just your life being disrupted for 3 days.
Okay,
with no house.
So one more, I've got about a minute left, so let's talk real quick again about like some of the stuff that we're looking at. It's like this, let's pull this piece of wood up here real quick.
Yeah, so I'm gonna prop it right here so the camera can get it. And if you look at this piece of wood, you can see how clean those galleries are.
Yeah.
With subterraneans, if you find damage, it's gonna have mud packed in there. So if you find this damage and you see nice, smooth, clean galleries, then you know it's drywood termites.
Oh, wow.
Because at first, like if you're looking at a piece of wood, you see these exit holes. There are a difference in size, but it's minuscule. So if you don't find the actual damage, then you can't identify the termites.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay, so if you want to be a customer, like I am a customer, how do they do such?
Sure, so you can call us locally at 904-737-5050 or go to the website at trulynolanjacksonville.com.
Right on, Kevin. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
As always, really do appreciate it. All right,
Thank you.
so like I said, make sure you go out there and get those services because they have been fantastic for my family. Jordan, what do we got?
Appreciate that.
Well, City Year Jacksonville is seeking young leaders looking for professional development opportunities. So here to tell us more about it is Executive Director and VP of City Year Jacksonville, Dawn Emmerich. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
And for what you guys do. Amazing work around the area. So as the new Executive Director for City Year Jacksonville, what is your vision for the organization's next chapter?
Yeah, you know, City Year is a part of a national organization, and we work in partnership with Duval County Public Schools. We have two sort of dual missions.
Okay.
One is to provide a student success coach for every student that is in our 9 schools here in Jacksonville.
Wonderful.
The other dual part is to create very laser-focused career paths for our young people.
Yes.
So what we are looking for by 2032 is to expand from 9 schools to 15 schools.
Okay.
As well as every single one of our young people to leave City Year with some form of credential.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is a great thing.
So you're recruiting right now then. You need some folks to be able to help.
We do.
How you doing that?
Yeah, we're doing great. Like we have a deadline of May 8th, so
Okay,
it's right
still
here,
time.
right here. Yeah, we're looking for young people between the ages of 18 to 25.
Okay.
Some high schoolers are just not, they're getting ready to graduate. Maybe they don't know quite what they want to do. And
Right.
so City Year is a really wonderful option for them. Same thing, college graduates, maybe they want to take a gap year, not really sure what they want to do, and they want to do a community service for an
Okay,
entire
yeah.
year. That's also an opportunity as well. For sure, we know that our young people are doing amazing work in that 12-month City Year experience.
That's amazing. Now, are there qualifications? Like, do you have to kind of meet requirements, I guess, for being accepted?
Yeah, there's certainly an application process,
Okay.
but I would encourage anyone between those ages to
Okay.
just dive in.
That's
Go
amazing.
to cityyear.org and look at the recruitment. A typical day, this is hard work. And
Yeah.
so our typical day of our student success coaches are 8:30 to about 6.
Oh, wow.
50 hours a week and a total of 1,700 hours for an entire year.
Oh my gosh.
But I tell you, it is so worth it because that time that they spend in the classroom at one of our 9 schools, we know that 50% of the students who are coming in with a failing grade in math are leaving with better improved and a passing grade in math.
Amazing.
45% of those same students are doing the same thing in reading.
That's
so
awesome.
imagine just sort of being able to do some community work while
Right.
also having a lasting impact.
Oh my gosh, I think that's fantastic. So what would you say is a day like then as a student success coach?
Yeah, it again starts really early in the morning, and you're going to work hand in hand. For most of the time, it's hand in hand with the teachers in the classroom.
Okay.
And then you will actually get a dedicated set of students to help with attendance, behavior, reading, and math. And look at the results that I just mentioned.
Yeah,
to you.
that's
So
amazing.
It's a great impact.
And so do they kind of have like a specialty that they need to be like good in math if they're helping with math, or good in reading if they're helping with reading?
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking for that great math person, right?
Right.
And so we are in 6 of our schools are in elementary, and then the rest are in middle school. And middle school, really, that's where math really comes into play. So if you like working
Right.
with that middle school and you have a fondness for math, please sign up. We would love to have you.
That's wonderful. If somebody's on the fence, if they're thinking, oh, you know, this kind of sounds interesting, what is the one thing that you could tell them that might make them make that jump?
So it's a paid leadership and service.
Great.
You also get $7,000, just about $7,000 at the end of city year that you can
Wonderful.
apply that to college if you want to go to college
Okay.
or grad school, or maybe you want to get cosmetology or certified nursing assistance. You can take
Yeah.
that $7,000, apply it to that as well.
Amazing. All right.
It is it's terrific.
You guys do great work. So tell everyone where they can get that info again.
Yeah, if you're interested in doing this, 18 to 25-year-olds, you can apply right on our website at cityyear.org.
And you know you're making a difference and helping yourself along the way too. Thank
That's
you
right.
so much for joining us. Great
Thank
to
you
see
so
you.
much.
Of course.
Appreciate
and
it.
we'll be right back.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is the job for Sponsored Jobs. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Skincare can start in the laundry room. That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitive skin. It's free of dyes and perfumes.
It's a key part of my self-care routine and is gentle for my skin and hers too.
For an effective clean that's gentle on skin, all you need is All Free Clear.
You wouldn't have a barbershop quartet deliver bad news.
You're being laid off, effective immediately.
Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case.
So,
Morgan & Morgan.
Here at Renewal by Andersen, you can replace your windows and doors right now. And for this month only, we have the financing everyone wants. Top 3 answers on the board: show me no money down, show me no monthly payments, show me no interest. This month, you get all 3 for an entire year. Good luck finding that anywhere else.
It's true.
And you know what else is true? Andersen is the #1 trusted window and door brand in the United States. And trust is everything. Renewal by Andersen has earned this trust by standing behind each job with the nation's best warranty. Our windows simply last longer, and we know it. How? Because we build them and we install them. Here at Renewal by Andersen, we value homegrown talent. Your local design consultants, measure technicians, certified master installers, and customer service team are all going to give you the best home improvement experience you've ever had. But let's be clear, you're not going to get these at a big box store. Even contractors can't get them. The only way you're going to get true Renewal by Andersen windows and doors is by contacting us directly. We take care of everything from start to finish. And the best part is all included in one price. You know you want them. You know your house needs them. Before April 30th, buy one window or door and get the next one 40% off. That's 40% off. And our financing can help make this project more affordable with no money down, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. Call before April 30th, 904-795-7400. That's 904-795-7400.
Password 1 2 3 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is a job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
As spring arrives and temperatures begin to warm, entertaining habits are shifting, with more people gathering at home and looking for easy ways to elevate everyday moments. A European tradition of enjoying light drinks and small bites is influencing how Americans are hosting this season. Here to share spring entertaining trends from simple cocktails to elevated at-home gatherings is beverage expert and national brand ambassador for St. Germain Elderflower Liqueur, Julian Areola. Julian, thank you so much for joining us today. So what are some of the biggest spring entertainment trends that you're seeing right now?
Absolutely. That's a great question, David. Well, one of the biggest trends that we're noticing is people shifting away from more formal hosting and leaning into elevating the everyday. And so there's an uptick in daytime occasions and outdoor experiences, really centered around experiencing the world around us with those we love most.
All right, so what is spritz season and why is it trending right now?
Fair question. Well, the truth is that the spritz is a year-round cocktail, but a recent report from the Bacardi Cocktail Trends showcased that the spritz is actually meant to outpace both the martini and the gin and tonic as the #1 cocktail of the season. And this is because the spring brings with it such a vibrant, fun, playful energy that is perfectly encapsulated in a St. Germain spritz. And that's only possible because of the care that we take in handpicking all of our wild elderflowers.
I am a big fan of St. Germain. I use it all the time in cocktails for my wife. So can you show us, though, how easy it is to make a spritz at home?
Oh, I would absolutely love to do that. So we're going to start off with our beautiful St. Germain spritz glass that's already filled with ice. We'll then add 2 ounces of sparkling water. We'll then add 2 ounces of a sparkling wine. In this case, we're using Prosecco, but just as easily, you can substitute a sparkling rosé or a chilled red to bring out a lot of fun flavors. We'll then add the piece de resistance, our St. Germain. And that's where we get all of our beautiful stone fruit and tropical notes like lychee and passion fruit. There's a little bit of honeysuckle and soft citrus that all comes together. We'll give it a good stir. You'll notice the golden hue from St. Germain really filling up the glass. And then we'll garnish with a mint sprig and a lime wedge. And voila, easy peasy St. Germain spritz.
That looks very delicious and quite refreshing. I'll have to make that at home. So, okay, so if we're hosting, what are some easy food pairings that'll work well?
Yeah, so the St. Germain spritz, wonderfully food versatile. So there's no wrong answers. But I always recommend leaning into lighter, brighter flavors. So think charcuterie boards, soft cheeses, fresh fruit platters, and freshly shucked oysters. All really clean, crisp flavors that amplify the beauty of our elderflower liqueur.
Looks delicious. So what are some simple ways to elevate your table or create a beautiful spring tablescape?
My #1 rule is indulge the senses, but keep it simple. A nice linen tablecloth or some fun napkins bring some texture to the room. A little bit of greenery goes a long way in bringing like a fresh, verdant energy as well as a little bit of aroma. The serving platters and glassware that you use can be a fun accent, as well as how you place your food and your garnishes, allowing them to be something visually stimulating. But most importantly is how you serve your cocktail. So personally, I always serve my St. Germain spritzes in a carafe. Not only is it just like really striking on a table and makes a statement, but it's just a really great community-driven moment.
I like that. These are all fantastic suggestions. I'm telling you what, I'm going to definitely go home and make that St. Germain spritzer. I do have some St. Germain at the house right now. But before I let you go, Julian, where do we go to learn some more?
Of course. So you're more than welcome to scan the QR code on the table. That'll take you to stgermainliqueur.com, where there'll be a store locator that'll take you to different restaurants that have the St. Germain spritz, as well as different vendors that sell our elderflower liqueur. And remember, rain or shine, there's always a 100% chance of spritz with St. Germain.
I like that, Julian. Thank you so very much for your time today. Guys, try it. The St. Germain is delicious. It makes all kind of fantastic cocktails. And if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
Skincare can start in the laundry room. That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitive skin. It's free of dyes and perfumes.
It's a key part of my self-care routine and is gentle for my skin and hers too.
For an effective clean that's gentle on skin, all you need is All Free Clear.
You might replace your home's windows and doors once. Pella does it every day. We'll help you find the right products for your home and budget with various pricing and financing options. They're also backed by some of the best warranties in the business, including installation. And if you ever sell your home, the warranties are transferable to the new homeowner. That's why your neighbors trust us.
Pella windows and doors are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation today.
Well, if it isn't Noosa, the titan of tasty yogurt.
I'm gonna miss you, mate. Where are you going? A whole milk convention? And heaps of real fruit! Wait! So tasty.
Let's talk about defensive driving. Step 1, scan the formation. Step 2, check both sides for any blitzers. And step 3, whoops, we're coming on the stop sign. Don't go off sides. Butler Toyota, we stick to the fundamentals.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health, that my aches and pains aren't dismissed as part of getting older.
That my health needs aren't treated the same way
As mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
More one-on-one time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
So I can ask all my questions.
And get the answers I need. I have a whole team of experts
working together to develop a plan
that treats all of me and takes a proactive approach
to help me be my healthiest.
I can even get a same-day appointment, and it's close to home.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years. They take the time to know me and what I love to do with my time.
And they help me feel my best to do it.
Finally, a doctor and care team who are focused on what's right for me.
For me.
For me.
For me. At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
3 meal deals, just $5.99. Our biggest deals ever, just $5.99.
3 huge plates, 3 ways to feast, all with pups and a side, just $5.99.
Captain D's, fish, delish.
Mother's Day is one of the biggest celebrations of the year, and families are making it more meaningful with connection and quality time. And this year, Mexican chef Patty Henich and Eggland's Best are inspiring families to create a vibrant, memory-making brunch at home, bringing everyone together through food, culture, and tradition. And she's joining us now with those delicious ideas. Thank you so much for joining us. And moms have always been saying for years that they just want time, right? They don't really want the gifts. So are families really finally getting that message?
I think absolutely, Jordan. I think increasingly families are getting the message. We want time with the people we love. It's not about the physical gift that much. It's about cooking together, sharing meals, making memories, and food has that special power to bring people together and create beautiful moments together. And those memories, that shared experience is a gift that just keeps on giving.
That's such a good point. So how can food and cultural traditions turn a simple meal into a meaningful family time together?
You know, across cultures, and I can speak more closely to Latin American cultures and Mexican homes, food is at the center of celebrations. And spring is such a perfect time to bring these bright, colorful, delicious ingredients that come with the season. So, you know, sweet mango, tart lime, creamy avocados, fresh herbs, delicious eggs. When you get the seasonal ingredients and you get recipes that not only deliver, but that also pass down traditions, you have really, really memorable moments that you just remember and want to repeat again and again.
That's right. So let's talk brunch then. What are you making today that our viewers can, and I too, because I'm not much of a cook, how can we easily make these at home?
I have a really fun and festive Mother's Day spread. I have corn tortilla egg nest, which is like a playful take on eggs in a hole, but you have a corn tortilla that has a cooked egg inside, perfectly cooked, with salsa. You can add some guacamole, some queso fresco on top. I have a super tasty ham and cheese quiche with a Mexican kick with pickled jalapenos. And then I have my very tropical mango key lime pie that has that creaminess from the egg yolks, and then it has a super crumbly cookie crust. And all of these recipes are not only delicious, but really nutritious because they're using Eggland's Best eggs, which have 6 times more vitamin D, 10 times more vitamin E, and 25% less saturated fat compared to ordinary eggs. So you know you're giving your family and friends something fun and bright and delicious, but also really nutritious.
Yes, and hopefully easy to make, right? Some of them seem easy, some of them seem a little hard. Do you think I could do it?
Jordan, these recipes are easy. They're approachable. They're really designed to take the stress out of cooking. And when you're using Eggland's Best eggs, you also know that you're packing them with nutrition. But they're really recipes that you already are familiar with, but they just have that Mexican kick in them.
Yeah, elevate them a little bit. And I will, full disclosure, I use Eggland's Best. That is the primary egg when I go to the store. That is what I get because I've heard such great things and they're delicious. So where can we go for more information and of course for those recipes?
You can get all these recipes at egglandsbest.com. And once you get there, you will find out that there are many more recipes and so many ideas to get inspiration from.
All right. Well, I need to go check it out. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Mother's Day to you and everyone at home. If you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
What's up, guys? I'm here with the St. Augustine Sandman, Mike Cook, and we're going to be talking about surf fishing. This is a really, really great thing to do. You can do it all up and down the First Coast, and this is the guy to talk to. Oh, let's go! We gotta go! Let's go!
Set this down for a second.
Yeah, you're good.
Hold on for
I got
second.
you.
All right, cool.
Here we go. All right, so surf fishing. You're gonna get it like live and in charge, right? So, Mike, what are we doing right now? Tell us about surf fishing as you surf fish.
Well, right now, I'm basically just trying to catch a whiting or a pompano or anything that's in the surf.
Okay.
You cast it out. It's a set rig. It's got a double drop rig. It just sets. You put it in a rod holder and just wait for the rod to go boom, boom, boom. When it goes boom, boom, boom,
yeah,
that's when you know you got a fish. Otherwise, most people think that their rods move. They're like, is there a fish on? The tides will pull your line in and out, so you think you have a fish, but it's actually just wait for the boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
We just had a boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
But you just want to wait, because sometimes they'll smack it with their tail.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
And they'll come, if there's trout or whatever, they'll smack it with their tail, and then they'll come back and get it.
Okay.
So you always want to wait and hold it and make sure you feel the fish on, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, so last year, I was out here with you last year, and I actually caught something. What did I catch last year?
Oh, you caught an Atlantic sharp-nosed shark. I'm gonna reel this fish in.
Let's do it.
I think we got one on. I'm not too sure.
Okay. So, Mike, while you're doing this, when's the best time to come out here and surf fish?
There's many bites throughout the day.
Okay.
So you have sunrise bite, you have sunset bite. Those are 2 separate bites. You also have a major period and a minor period. Major period is it deals with the sun, the moon phase activity. So the major period is a pretty good time to bite. It activates the fish, meaning the moon is just, okay, yeah, we didn't have a fish. There is seaweed out there.
That's all right, that's all right.
Put it down.
That's all right.
But basically,
get over here, Mike.
You got the moon, there's moon and the sun. They both go around each other, do the thing.
Right.
So major period is when the moon is at the highest point and the lowest point above the earth. Minor period is when the moon is to the right and left.
Interesting.
Those activate the fish bite. So those are good times to go. Sunrise, sunset, major period, minor period.
Copy that.
Then you also have the changing of the tides. There's many times to go fish. You can fish all day long, but there is a way to optimize your experience. But you don't have to really get in there. Just get out there and throw a line in.
And just have some fun.
Just have some fun. Try to get it over the waves.
Yeah.
That's where they like to stack up.
Okay.
So you see a wave, you see a bunch of whitewash, There it is, man. Just throw right over it.
Right on.
Simple.
St. Augustine Sandman, Mike Cook, I really appreciate your time. Get out here on the water, do some surf fishing. I promise you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, and use fish bites and Sinker Guy Sputniks. They'll
you
definitely
go.
help you out. And the Sandman float rig helps. I don't know if you have one.
Happen to have one?
Do you?
Right here.
This rig will catch fish.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
It's time to update your kitchen, just for you. Kitchen Tune-Up will make your kitchen look and feel transformed. Let's create a kitchen that inspires and uplifts you. Contact Kitchen Tune-Up today.
When you wash with Snuggle, your loved ones will feel at home. On center stage, at the school dance, or away from home. Cuddly softness, long-lasting familiar freshness. That's the Snuggle promise. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
So what day is the meeting? Fun day. Fun day. It's fun.
With daily draw games starting at $1, every day shall henceforth be known as Fun Day.
So Fun Day Tuesday, Fun Day Wednesday.
Fun day, fun day.
Fun Day?
Every day's Fun Day with Pick Games, featuring drawings twice a day. The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Every game benefits education.
At Rooms to Go, our furniture is made to be together. We invented the room package so that buying beautifully designed furniture for every room in your home is fun, fast, and easy. At Rooms to Go, when you buy a piece, you save a little, but when you buy the room, you save a lot. So come in today. Great room packages made easy. That's the magic of Rooms to Go.
Can you believe this, man?
Everyone's getting that new Simply Safe outdoor monitoring. Now they can help prevent crime before it even happens.
How do we compete with AI-powered outdoor cameras that alert live agents of an intruder?
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Whoa! I didn't even see those guys.
Get Simply Safe today with no long-term contracts or cancellation fees, so you're not locked in. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Take a deep breath. Fill every moment with anticipation, adventure, excitement, and joy. Experience the opportunity for endless potential in a community full of wonder. Fleet Landing, retirement without limits. In Atlantic Beach and coming soon to Nocatee.
What was that?
Oops. My bad.
You wouldn't have a clown on your SWAT team. Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. With over $30 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big.
We'll get them next time.
Morgan & Morgan, America.